Well, hello everybody and welcome to my new YouTube page. This page is dedicated for single men and single women that's out there ready to find that special someone, find that person that fit their lives. Not just anybody, right? But the person that literally fits your life. So this page, this channel is all about you. If you're a single man, a single woman, and we're going to have a tremendous amount, I'm going to share a tremendous amount of information concerning relationships to help you better yourself in the relationship and to also help you for that future relationship that you are about to embark on. So real quick, like the page, subscribe to the page, like, share, comment. Help me out. Let's grow this community together. A community of single men and single women getting educated so we can do this thing right the next time. Today, I'm going to be talking about two types of relationships. Okay? Two types of relationships that every single man and every single woman really need to know. All right? The first relationship is a planned relationship. All right. A planned relationship is the first relationship. And then the second relationship is the play-by-ear relationship. All right. So my focus first is the planned relationship because a planned relationship is intentional. All right. That's that relationship that you are given specific focus to. And you're planning on how this new relationship is going to be established, and you laying a foundation. For many years, where we have failed in relationships is that we fail to prepare. All right. And it's a danger when there's no preparation. That's why so many of us are single today. And the relationships we had in the past did not work because we failed to prepare. Preparation will always meet opportunity. All right. An opportunity for you to put to practice that which you've prepared for. So a planned relationship is a relationship that you are willing and ready to put in the work. It is two people, man and woman, involved in one relationship, giving it 100%. See, this is for people, single men and women, that have made up in their minds that the next relationship you have, you want it to be successful. You want it to be a long-lasting and a committed relationship. So, therefore, you have to start thinking in a way that's going to be different than any other way you handled a relationship in the past. The goal that is set for a planned relationship is for that relationship to grow stronger and stronger as the days go by, right? You always want that relationship to evolve, get stronger and strengthen as the days go by. Because when it's strong, it becomes very difficult for outside forces to destroy it. Now, in a planned relationship, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Here are the things to do. Here is the list that you are going to set this new relationship, build the new relationship foundation on. All right. What I'm about to give you, which are 9 principles that you are going to lay the foundation for this new relationship, right? This is what the new relationship is going to stand upon, right? This is going to give it its strength. Now, in the past, we did a play-by-ear relationship. It had no foundation, and anything could blow it. Anything could destroy it. A play-by-ear relationship is one of those relationships where you deal with things as it comes. You don't plan, you don't prepare. It's just, whatever you learn from times past, from your auntie, from your, best friends, that's what you bring into that relationship. And notice, they don't work, right? That's the play-by-ear relationship. Just dealing with things as it comes. No. But now, as you matured and you're older now, you are going to properly prepare for this new relationship. And in properly preparing for that new relationship, laying the foundation is essential. This is the ground whereby my new relationship is going to stand. All right. So there are 9 principles that I want to give you that if you apply these, you're going to start to see something very different with this new relationship that you're about to get. Number 1, communication. Be open and honest and transparent with each other. Communication is key. Communication is very, very, very important. In that new relationship, y'all have to establish right in the beginning that you and I are going to communicate with each other. There's nothing that you can be afraid to talk to me about, and there's nothing that I should be afraid to talk to you about. We're going to have an open dialogue, open communication where there is no judgment, there is no fear. It is a safe place, because if there's anybody on earth that I should be able to talk to, is you. If there's anybody on earth, if I can't speak to nobody else, I should be able to speak and talk and open up and spill out my heart to the woman or the man that I'm in love with. So right in the beginning, we are establishing a foundation of communication. We're going to be open. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to spill everything that we need to spill in each other's ear. So, number 1, communication is so important. Number 2, establish trust. All right. You have to establish trust in the beginning. Always remember, this new person that's in your life right now is not the old person that hurt you in the past. So don't treat them in that way. This new person did not do anything that caused you to distrust them. So don't treat them in that manner. So in the beginning, we have to establish trust. I'm going to trust you. You're going to trust me. We have to be reliable. We have to be dependable. I'm going to keep my word. If I make a promise to you, I'm going to make sure that the promises that I make to you are fulfilled, right? So right in the beginning, let's establish that trust, right? I'm going to trust you. You're going to trust me. Okay, I'm not going to treat you like a person that I do not trust. Even if you had trust issues in the past, don't bring that into this new relationship, because that person did not give you any reason to distrust them. All right. They have not shown you that they're not trustworthy. So in the beginning, let's establish trust with each other. And we're not going to, live in such a way where when I'm not in front of you and when I'm not with you, I'm wondering what you're doing, who you're doing it with, or who you're talking to, and all of those things, right? That really chip at a relationship that ultimately destroys it. So in the beginning, we're going to establish trust. Number 3, respect. Respecting each other. Respecting your partner is essential. We have to respect each other's opinion and boundaries. I'm going to respect your opinion in the utmost. This is a new relationship. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And just because I'm the man, my opinion is not the only opinion that matters. You have an opinion too. So I'm going to respect your opinion. I'm going to respect your boundaries. For example, if I'm sitting over at your home and you go in the kitchen to do whatever and your phone rings or it dings or whatever, I'm not going to pick up that phone to look at it to see who's calling you or who's texting you. Why would I do that? I'm going to respect your boundaries, because what? We've already established trust. I'm not going every time I hear your phone ring or a text message go off or some type of alert, I'm not going to think that that's another man or that's another woman. No, I'm respecting, because we have established respect already, right? So We don't behave like this in this new relationship. That was the old me. That was the old relationship that was so toxic, right? In this new relationship, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot bring old wine into this new relationship. See, the Bible says this, it gives us a principle about life. And the Bible says, don't pour new wine in old bottles. If you do so, it will destroy it. That's a principle even with relationship. Don't pour new old wine, right? Your old way of doing things, your old way of thinking, your old behavior. Don't pour that into this new relationship, because ultimately it's going to destroy it. So in this new process and becoming the new you, the better version of becoming the better version of yourself, this new relationship is going to have a whole new you, a fresh you, an excited you, educated you, and intentional you. All right? So respect. I'm going to respect you with the utmost in public. I'm going to respect you around people because you are important to me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are establishing from the beginning. This is called, again, a planned relationship, and all of this is intentional. This is when the relationship is evolving. Y'all are sitting down in a quiet place without any interruption, and y'all are actually and literally going over the list that I'm giving you. This is being established in the beginning. So we know what we're walking into. We are planning the type of relationship that we expect to have, so there'll be no surprises. All right? This is the foundation that we are laying. Number 4, quality time. Spending quality time with each other is so important, essential, imperative. In this new relationship, both of us, we're making up our minds that we're spending quality time together. Not just any type of time, but quality time, right? This is the type of time where nothing else matters. The children are at the babysitter if you got kids. My cell phone is off because now you are the only person that matters. And I need to give you my undivided attention. Quality time is so important. You know what happens? You know what is produced when you spend quality time together? Memories. Memories are made when a couple decide to spend quality time together at least every week. Memories. 3 years from now, y'all will start looking back on the memories that you made. 5 years from now, y'all will look back at the memories that you made. So quality time is so important. And again, I have to reiterate, we are establishing this straight from the beginning. We are establishing this right out the gate. This is the foundation by which this new relationship is going to stand on and thrive. Number 5, support each other. Supporting each other is essential and very important. I am going to support you. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. I am going to encourage you. I'm going to make sure that you have all that you need in this life to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. I'm going to push you when you explain to me your dreams and whatever it is that you want to do, your aspirations. I'm going to support you 110%. We have each other's back. We're in this thing together, right? So the man is supporting the woman is supporting the man in everything because y'all already established communication. We can come to each other. We can share with each other. We can open up to each other. There's nothing that we have to hide from each other. This is the type of relationship, ladies and gentlemen, that will get you, that will go long term, that will turn into a long-term relationship. When you have these types of principles set and this type of foundation laid, your relationship is standing upon this. It's going to be very difficult for anybody or anything to come in to destroy it, because you're going to establish a sure foundation for this new relationship. So we're emptying out all that old stuff, right? And this is the new me, the new you that I'm bringing into this thing with a different perspective, with a totally different viewpoint on relationship, because this time it's going to work. There's no more hit and miss. There's no more for opening up my heart to the wrong person and they're hurting me and it's ending up disastrous after a few years. That's time wasted. No more, right? So now I'm being intentional, a planned relationship. No more going by ear relationship, right? Playing by ear relationships that has no substance. Play by ear relationship has no foundation. But a planned relationship is that type of relationship that's going to cause this new relationship that you're about to have long term to be long term. All right? So supporting each other is essential. In the supporting, I'm listening to you, right? I'm listening to everything you say. My ears are always attentive to you, my lady. To you and to your man. Your ear should always be attentive, open to listen to what your partner has to say. I'm going to support you 100%. Number 6, resolving conflict constructively. All right, number 6, resolving conflicts constructively. All right, now, we're not crazy. Even in this new relationship, there's going to arise disagreements, right? They're going to arise some form of complications, because you got to remember, we're two different people. You know, we have our own view and taste about life. And so sometimes those things clashes. But it's how we resolve the conflict, right? In the past, we got upset. In the past, we curse at each other. In the past, we shut down and stopped talking for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 days. We're not bringing this into this new relationship, right? In this new relationship, listen, we are establishing this up front. Conflict resolution constructively. Now we're going to sit, regardless of how angry I made you, regardless of how angry you made him, we are going to talk about it to come to a resolution as soon as practical. That's the key. We're going to sit and talk to each other. If I hurt you, tell me, because you have to remember, we've already established what? Communication. So because we establish communication, it's easy for us to share when we're hurting. It's easy for us to share when your partner have done something that upset you. So we're going to resolve the matter swiftly, right? And if the chip falls on me, I am going to be apologetic. I'm sorry. I'm not going to play the blame game. But no, if I did wrong, I'm going to acknowledge that wrong and I'm going to apologize so I can do better moving forward. All right? This, ladies and gentlemen, is what's called a planned relationship. And we're building it on something of substance, that this time when we move forward into this thing, the possibility of it lasting and being long-term is in our favor. All right? So, resolving conflict constructively, peaceably, not cursing at each other. See, so many people in their past relationships built the foundation of cursing each other out, arguing, fussing and fighting and shutting down and stopping all communication for days and days and days. That's the foundation they laid. So in conflict, you don't know no other way to be but then what y'all have established in that relationship. So you got to understand, whatever you establish in the relationship during the dating phase is what transfers over into the marriage. So that's why the dating aspect of a relationship is just as important as the marriage. Because whatever you develop and created during the dating stage is what transfers over into the marriage. Your marriage is always going to be a reflection of how your dating was with that person, right? How that dating environment, that dating relationship that y'all had, right? However that was, that is definitely going to be the reflection of what your marriage is going to be. All right. So when you get married, a marriage is not this magical thing that make all things right in a relationship. Absolutely not. No, ma'am, and no, sir. My marriage is going to be what we've created it during the dating phase. That's why if you start off like this and then you get married, oh my goodness, the odds for that marriage being long-term and long-lasting is in your favor. Number 7, express appreciation. This is a big one for men and women, and especially men. Men love to feel appreciated, right? And I know women do too. This is big. So expressing appreciation in that relationship, ladies and gentlemen, is imperative. Never take your partner for granted, right? Don't ever take them for granted. Show them how much they are appreciated, even in the small things that they do, right? Be appreciative to them. Show them how much what they are doing for you, to you, means to you. Always be appreciative towards them. So important in a relationship. And listen, we are establishing this in the beginning. This is the laying of the foundation for this new relationship because we want it to be successful. Now, if you don't want your relationship to be successful, then don't listen to nothing that I'm saying. Continue to do relationships like you normally do. Play it by ear and roll the dice and see what happens. But you see what that have gotten you thus far. So this time around, we need to be educated. We need to have some information because obviously we've been getting this relationship thing wrong and we need to be educated. We need to be taught in the area of relationship because knowledge is power and what you don't know can literally hurt you. All right? So appreciate her. Appreciate him. Value and cherish each other's presence because you don't know how much time you have with that person. There's something called death. Now, I don't want to bring gloom here, but it is a reality. There's something that's called death. We're not going to be here forever. So I got to cherish every moment that I spend with you, baby. You know, I love you and I thank God for every day that he give me, that I have you in my life. And so because life is so short, we're going to have to maximize every day that we have together. We're going to enjoy all the moments of this life that God provide for us intentionally. Right? I don't want to waste time fussing and fighting. I want to spend time growing with you, being happy with you, developing with you, experiencing things with you, learning more and more about you, being happy and growing old with you. That's the key. That's the goal. Because when you have that special person in your life that fits your life, their presence is valuable. And the time that y'all have together is priceless. So use it wisely and be thankful that y'all have each other in your lives. All right? This is the foundation that we are laying, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Because we're going to do this thing better this time. We're going to get this thing right this time. All right. Number 8, keep the romance alive. Whatever you do, do not let the romance in that relationship die. Gentlemen, you have to become and be spontaneous. Ladies, you do too. Don't fall in the pattern of predictability where you do the same thing over and over and over and over. You have to mix it up. That keeps the romance alive. That keeps the passion vibrant, right? You want to keep it hot and spicy all the time. So surprise each other at times, Woman, surprise that man. All right, man, surprise that woman. Again, spontaneity is so important in a relationship. So you do everything that is necessary to keep the romance fresh, hot, vibrant, alive, fun, passionate. All right? Okay? Cool. This is some good stuff. So you are establishing this. You and her, y'all are sitting at the table right now. Remember, and this is what you are establishing. Y'all are conversing and sharing these points, these bullets that I'm giving you, right? This is how we land the foundation for this relationship this time. Because this relationship is going to be a planned relationship. It's going to be intentional, and it is going to last. All right? You don't have no more time to waste with the wrong person. You don't have no more time to waste getting it wrong. This time, we want to get it right. All right? This is the purpose for this channel. This is the purpose, right, for me sitting here trying to give this information to you. And number 9, stay committed to each other. Stay committed to working through problems and situations with each other. Stay committed to the relationship. Stay committed giving all that you have, right, to make sure that your relationship with him, your relationship with her is the best it possibly can be. It is a 24/7 work that never stops and never sleeps. This is what relationship is all about. So we have to stay committed to the relationship. All right? 2 types of relationships: a planned relationship and a play-by-ear relationship. Which relationship are you going to have this time around? I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. This new relationship, that person is going to get the new you. They are going to have a person that the other man and the other woman never had. Because this time you're being intentional. This time you decided to be fresh and brand new into this new relationship where you emptying out all that old garbage, right? That only end in failure in the past. And you are bringing new energy, new life, a new perspective, a new understanding into this new relationship. Laying the foundation early because you're setting yourself up this time for long-term relationship that will ultimately lead to marriage. If this is what you want, then I hope I've said something, right, that can really help you. If you use these principles that I just gave you, take it to heart, apply them, and you will see how blessed you'll be as a result of it. Again, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more and more and more relationship information and tips. All right. Again, this is the new channel for my single men and my single women out there that want to get it right and do better the next time around. Take care of yourself. Peace.